Hello everybody, welcome to Keep Cooking with Pam Davidson. Today we are going to be making something out of my cookbook called mint brownies. This is a good one to do at Christmas time. I always add green food coloring to the mint part of it to make it more festive. So it's on page 70 of my cookbook called mint brownies. First thing we're going to do is make the brownie part of it. So I got my oven heated over here, getting up to 350. To start with, we are going to cream the shortening and the brown sugar. So we got 2 cups of brown sugar, and I've already got it in this bowl. I'm going to pour it in here. And 2/3 cup of shortening. This is just the hard Crisco shortening. We are going to cream those two together in the mixer. In the meantime, we are going to spray a 9 by 13 pan, and I'm just going to spray it with Pam. You can also just grease it if you want to grease it. But we're just going to spray it with Pam because we don't want our brownies to stick. Alright, we're going to continue to cream this. Alright, next we're going to add 3 eggs, one at a time. And we are going to beat it after each egg. And then we are going to blend in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, next we are going to take 1½ cups of self-rising flour. Normally you use all-purpose, but this recipe calls for self-rising. 1½ cups of self-rising, 1/2 cup of cocoa. And we're going to blend these two things together, and they're going to go in next. So I'm just going to whisk this in, get all that cocoa incorporated into the flour. And then we're going to gradually add this to the cream mixture. And then it will be ready to bake, and that is just part 1. There's 3 parts to this recipe. Let me slow this down a little bit. We're going to start to add this. I'm going to add it a little bit at a time. Whoa, I thought that was going to do that. All right, let's just add a little bit at a time over here. Woo! I need to put my guard on this thing. Alright, that's all getting mixed in there now. And I'm just making a mess here, y'all. But that's alright. We're going to get this mixed in, and then we're going to pour it in this pan. Alright, it's all spread in the pan. We're going to bake this for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, we've cooked our brownie for 30 minutes, and now it is cooling. You want it to be completely cool before you put the mint frosting on it, which is the second step. We're going to have 3 steps here. So we're going to go ahead and make the mint frosting. You're going to need 1 stick of softened butter. And I've had my butter set out for a little while. Just scrape all this butter off of here. 1 stick of butter, 2 tablespoons of milk, two cups of powdered sugar, a half a teaspoon of peppermint flavoring, or peppermint extract, ever what you want to call it. Put a half a teaspoon of that in. And we are going to put this on our mixer and get it going, and then we are going to add some green food coloring to it. Let me let that mix up. All right, we got that all mixed up. Now you can leave it white if you want to, but sometimes I'll put in the green food coloring because it's mint flavored. So a lot of times if you see green, you're going to think of mint. So I'm going to put two drops in to start with, and let that start mixing up and turn that green. And when I get it to the greenness that I want, then it's going to be ready to spread on the cooled brownie. Next, we are going to take our frosting, the mint frosting, and we are going to spread that on top of the cooled brownie. Just like that. Now we're going to chill this until it's set up, and then we're going to do the final step.